Why should I get the vaccine? I'm more concerned about getting sick from the vaccine than from COVID-19.
I dare say over half of this country has been vaccinated, 150 plus million people, Dr. Webb, and not one person has died from the vaccine. In contrast, 600 plus thousand dead from the virus. The math is pretty clear. The vaccine is smart, it's safe, it's affordable, it's available to each and every one of us, free. The best bet is to get vaccinated and help us put this nightmare behind us.
What I always say about safety is, the medicine that you take for your blood pressure, for your diabetes, for your asthma, it was approved by the gold standard, not just in this country, but in the world. The FDA is that gold standard. And we have a vaccine that has that same gold standard approval in terms of its safety and its efficacy. And that was, again, just approved the other week. And we knew these vaccines were safe, but when we have that kind of gold standard stamp of approval, it just gives more evidence to the fact that we've got really safe vaccines to protect us against a really harmful disease. And so it's important for you to go out and make sure you're protected.
I would just say that the science is very clear. We have invested a lot in many young people, like Dr. Webb, to make them into scientists. And they've used the knowledge that they've gained to advise the rest of us how to conduct ourselves and how to keep our families, most especially our children, safe. And they have used that knowledge, and I believe that we would do well to follow their advice.
Well, one thing that we know is that taking the vaccine will not kill you. We're not sure that not taking it won't. I'll take my chances with taking it.
I've gone this long without getting vaccinated, so why should I now?
Well, the game has changed. Yeah.
Tomorrow just may be the day. You never know what the future holds. And it's best for us to prepare today for whatever that future might be. And one of the best ways to prepare for that, as it relates to your health, is to get vaccinated now.
Sadly, we thought these days were behind us. Just on Friday, just 3 days ago, from where we stand now, South Carolina saw its third highest rate of infection. The Delta variant is running strong through this community. We have Lambda and Epsilon not far behind, unless we actually step up and decide to stamp out this virus. So I would tell folks, you may have gotten this far, but you are the perfect host that the virus is looking for each and every single day.
I've gone this far, but I'm getting a cold this year. I'm probably gonna get one.
And I think if you just look back, early on we were dealing with other versions of this coronavirus. This Delta variant is twice as transmissible. You have 1,000 times the amount of virus that somebody can spread when you swab them, right? So it's incredibly transmissible. And we only had 2% of our COVID cases that were Delta variant at the end of May. And as of this past week, 99%, over 99% are Delta variant. So that tells you that this is a different ballgame. And this is it's a threat unlike any that we've seen over the course of this pandemic. And so it's now more important than ever to make sure you're protected.
And can I just say this one other thing? It's just not always about you. The world is not revolving around you as an individual. We are talking about a community. We're talking about families. It's not just you. You have to start to think about other people that you care about.
One more question and we'll do the closing. Did you have any side effects after getting the shot?
Well, I had none that I could detect. In fact, when I got the first shot, I didn't know I had the shot until they were putting the tape on. And the second shot was a slight prick, but I never had any after effects that I could detect. And I'm not saying something happened in my sleep. When I woke up the next morning, I was fine.
You mean to tell me you didn't have a magnet or a chip in yours?
Something else caused my misbehavior.
You can cut that stuff.
No side effects, just a sore arm for a couple hours.
I think that's most people. We know there are a few side effects. Some people have headaches, some people will feel some fatigue. That's part of why the administration made sure that there's paid time off for folks after they get vaccinated, so they can take a couple of days off from work and have that covered. So we want to make sure that's taken care of. We also have child care options for folks. And so, there are a few side effects that we do see. And for other individuals, we have a large, side effect reporting system. Again, that was part of that FDA process. We know that the vaccines are safe, and that's what's been proven at this point. So, and when it comes to getting microchipped, I just want you to ask the question, are you important enough for the government to microchip you? And that's what you really have to think.
And the reality is they're following us already. They can find us if they want to find us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Unless you're going to bury that device of yours, you'll not be worried about the government following you around. Believe me, that little device makes you very available to anybody who wants you. Get vaccinated. It's free, it's safe, it's effective.
I'm going to count.